Hey guys, the Ultimate Gamer here, and I want to thank you guys so much for the support on the last Prorevenge. That one got more views than I expected on my channel, which only has 30 subs. So we're making big dreams. I was at 25 subs yesterday, I'm at 31 today. So yeah, just, I mean, come on guys. Look at that beauty. 20 views. Watch these two, please. Just please. Okay, so getting to the point today. Prorevenge. Today we're gonna start off with a rather long one, and here we go. And this one's called "Deny Basic Human Rights, Lose Your Job." Here we go. So this happened when I was in 10th grade, age 15-16, 2006, so a while ago. I went to a very expensive private school in Australia, which is basically a cookie cutter for accountants, lawyers, and surgeons. I wasn't that type of student. I was an artistic outcast of sorts. At that stage, I only had a handful of friends. We had about 6 55-minute periods. 2 in the morning, recess, 2 in the middle of the day, lunch, and then 2 more before home time. This particular day was a warm day, and in Australia, warm means 32 degrees Celsius. And it was 5th period. We had religion class. I am the opposite if religious, so I didn't particularly like this class, nor the teacher that much. But I knew it was important to try my best. In the 4th period, I got dry and thirsty, so I made it my priority to drink a stomach full as soon as we can lunch. This is important. Fast forward to 5th period in my religion class with entitled teacher. Oof. I don't know if this is either entitled parent or not entitled parent. So I'm gonna say it, but she should also upload this to entitled parents, because I look forward to doing this one too, twice. I was working with a partner very close to the front of my class on the teacher's desk. I was fairly involved in my work and wasn't concentrating on much else other than trying to finish the prescribed work. I noticed as time goes by and that big drink was working its way to my clock. I tried to put it off and just concentrate on my work. I didn't notice the commotion developing towards the back of the class. Not many students took religion seriously. Neither did I, but I wanted to try. My teacher was getting annoyed with the troublemakers, and I knew she was known to double down on the class as a whole for bad kids. So I raised my hand before things got too bad and asked, "Miss May? Miss, may I please go to the toilet?" She replied, You had all lunch to go, so no. You can wait till the end of class." I didn't want to push it, so I just let it go. And thought if I got too busting, I'd ask again. The class got noisy and she would condemn us all and tell us to stop talking. Mind you, I was only talking quietly with my partner. I started really busting too. And I was jittering my seat and developing sweat in my forehead. I whispered to my partner, man, am I busting?" And he said, "Ask again," so I didn't say. She glared at me and said, "No." So at this point, I couldn't concentrate my work. And that full belly of water was now in my bladder. Damn. I decided to ask one more time, "Miss, I can't even concentrate anymore. I'll be 2 minutes max." We were right above the toilets, and the stain was next to the classroom. "I don't care," she said. I got pretty pissed off, because I'm not sure what type of lesson this is trying to teach me for my professional life post-schooling. Enter troublemaker kid. He starts acting up and starts a mini scuffle with another student. Oh my god. Phone, shut up. "I don't care," she said. Oh wait. Enter troublemaker kid. He starts acting up and starts a mini scuffle with another student. Entitled teacher screams at him, "If you don't want to be in this class, then you can leave." He looked blankly at her and said nothing. The class went silent. I saw my chance. I stood up in class and yelled at her, "Oh, you won't leave? Fine, I will." And I turned out to walk out. And E.T. reels around and said, if you're going to leave, you can march yourself over time. Here your level coordinator's office. Tell him what you've done. Oh, wrong thing to say, Mrs. entitled parent teacher. I was halfway out the door, so at this point, with my back to her, I turned on my heel with a massive smile on my face and said, yes, I'd be happy to you. I'll tell them all about you. I walked out, and the silence was broken by a roar of testosterone-filled teenager boys, like what you hear at a boxing match. That piss was in my top for enjoyment of my entire life, even to this day. I stood there, looking at the urinal, knowing I had a cool 30 minutes to burn. And then I went to the coroner's office beaming but shaking with nerves and proceeded to tell the story. I'm so glad Miss Ward carefully put level-headed people in these positions. Shortly after I finished explaining, I got the mandatory "you shouldn't have done that" speech and was told to go to my next class. The next day, my homeroom teacher told me I wouldn't be going to that class, but instead would have to go to other English enrichment class or something like that. Also, my friends had told me what had happened in the class after I left. That there was a huge uproar. Even the kids who didn't like me about my shirt, everyone hated that now. It was at least 2 days, and I'm at my locker, which is very close to the coordinator's office. I see her sitting out in the front in a student's chair. Oh my, that's a step down from a teacher at my school. She was absolutely bawling her eyes out. I didn't see her at school for a whole year, and I only saw her teach one class the year after. A lot of people, she told me she lost her job after that. Oh my god. Trying to record. Okay. Yeah, I really don't plan these out, so like I just go with what I see. Steal my security deposit. Nope. Okay. This one. Oh, and it's small, which is even better for me. This happened a few years back when I worked at a hotel. I myself was initially employed as a maintenance engineer with simple responsibilities. Test pool cans, replace filters, room maintenance, etc. However, during the spring, I changed to overnights, pulling security while one of the night guards was having to do his 2 weeks of army training. Luckily for me, I was also getting paid slightly more for that overnight shift, so I didn't complain. As night guard, you had to be keeping the peace around the hotel, all 6 floors. This wasn't a hassle because I had a backup guy with me instance, so I wasn't around hangers and ruffians whenever they caused a stir. One night, I believe it was Friday, and my partner called in. We had a group of adults hanging by the pool around 11 p.m. after the pool was closed half an hour ago. It was something I was used to, so I entered the pool area and told them party of 6 that the pool officially closed at 10:30. I got a couple of Scotsons and cleaning after, but they weren't too in a hurry to get out, taking their sweet time to get out right off and out to the elevator. I noticed they left around 9 bottles of alcohol near the pool and had to clean up after them. No big deal. Around 30 minutes later, we got a noise complaint from the 5th court where the people were playing some loud music next door. I told the desk lady I'd check it out, but sure enough, I got a from the room that was complaining about knocking. Getting to see one of the patrons from the pool area answer the door. He looked like he would fall out of exhaustion if you gave him a breathalyzer. Yo, sup, security dude? Evening, I'm here to remind you to keep it down. I can hear you from across the door. People are trying to sleep. So what? Not my fault if they can't sleep through it. It will be your problem if we need to come back. We have plenty of pilots and businessmen that are staying the night and need to sleep. Fuck off, kid. He slammed the door in my face and turned the music down to the acceptable. Fuck off, kid. And turned the music down to an acceptable level. I shrugged it off and headed back to down to my post to check in with the front desk lady. I gave her the lowdown and went back to waiting for another call. Not even 30 minutes later, we get a call from a different room complaining of a smoking scent coming from the room next to theirs and loud music being played. I checked the fire panel, and enough, a smoke detector was disconnected from the room I just visited. At this point, I was unnerved at their audacity to keep disturbing the peace, but then again, they seemed to be drunk off their asses. I head back up there again and knock on the door. Sure enough, the music quiets and someone creeps up to the door. Someone had stuffed towel under the door so no smoke could escape. Fun fact, that doesn't work. And they were trying to remove them without being noticed. I licked my lips out of irritation, wait for them to open the door again. Slowly, a guy opens the door. The light is off, and holy hell, there's a whiff of weed in the room. Can I help you? Yeah, we got a complaint that your music was loud, and we got the alert saying your smoke alarm was disconnected from your call. Is everything alright? Fuck off, we're fine. Why do you people have to be so fucking noisy? Well, for one, I'm here to keep the hotel from full of shit, and two, I'm one of the maintenance repairs. If your smokehead is acting up, then I'm sure it's worth the trouble. Well, you can't right now. It's too dark in here to see. I smirk at him and flip the light switch. Lo and behold, he was getting lit like the 4th of July. He had little baggies on the floor filled with green leaf goodness, a couple Zippos and broken liquor bottles all over the floor. This is when shit started to hit the fan. Fuck man, we're trying to sleep here. Well, looks like you're doing more than sleeping. What's in those baggies? None of your business now, get the hell out. Absolutely, because I'm kicking you out and finding the room for smoking. Chill out, fucker. We're not even smoking I'm pretty sure you don't have any cigarettes in here, especially from what I'm seeing and selling. I'm partial to getting the police involved here really quick, but I'll tell you what. If you get out here, take the fine and find another hotel, or I call the local police and have you arrest you for possession. Me and my partner are fairly lenient on drugs. As long as you took the fine and left, we didn't do much else. Oh, fuck you. I've had it with you rent-a-cops. You have 15 minutes to grab your stuff starting now. I shut the door and start walking towards the elevator, feeling a bit irritable, but shrugging it off as I walk. A couple seconds later, the door opens. I don't think much of it, but in an instant I feel something slam into the back of my skull with strong force. I lunge forward around to see the same douchebag I just talked to grab an unopened bottle of ale and smack me in the back of the head with it. At this point, I'm livid. Bear in mind, I'm not the strongest guy, but I can take a hit. 5'8" and around 250 pounds. So I'm a bit on the heavier side. I glare at him, sight straight in the eye. Out of his drunken vigor, he decided to take another swing at me. I blocked the bottle with my arm and pulled out my baton, knocking the inside of his knee to get him to fall forward. As he did, he dropped his bottle and I quickly kneed his back so he fell onto the ground and cuffed him. He squirmed and cursed me out, waking up most of the floor, having a couple people come out of the rooms to see the commotion. The other party people were shaking and scurried towards the elevator with their belongings, where I followed them after I headed out the lobby. Are you to arrest him? Oh my god, he could arrest us too. No, he's a fucking pussy. He won't arrest you. He just likes showing off. No, I can't arrest you. I'll leave that to the police. Because you're too fucking fat to be a cop. We arrive to the lobby and the rest of the party bolts through the other elevators to ground floor so they can get the fuck out of the hotel. I bring the guy down and throw him into a chair, tell a fat desk lady who was panicking at the time because I'm pretty sure I was bleeding. Adrenaline is a wonderful thing to have. To call the police. She gets off the phone with them and says it will be 30 minutes. The guy is sitting in the chair spouting profanities until an officer comes about 45 minutes later. The officer walks up to the desk and turns to the guy. The officer shook his head slightly in disbelief because he recognized the guy. Turns out he had a warrant for his arrest in another city for possession, selling, and assault. Oh, and attempted murder. The officer was wasting no time calling up his buddy who must have been waiting downstairs in a squad car. The officer asked if he assaulted me and I wanted to press charges. I declined but did mention that there was a stash of drugs and paraphernalia up in the room. His backup arrived and kept denying the suspect. He went back to the room and there were still drugs hiding in cracks and crevices. The toilet bowl, the sink, even under the mattress. I guess there's about 3 or 4 pounds of drugs. Not entirely sure how I came to that conclusion, but we went back to the guy who denied having possession of any drugs until the officer dangled a baggie in front of him. He was escorted down to the squad car downstairs, and that was the last I heard. Funnily enough, a few days later, I found out the room wasn't in his name, but one of the girls' names. Turns out she was also wanted, and her card had the bowling address where she was actually living with the second girl. Overall, I had one of the shittiest nights of my life, but I digress. My head hurt for a week, no major bleeding, but there was a bump. Was it worth it? Probably. Okay, it was totally worth it. These two stories were long, even though they said small, but I think that's all I'm going to do for today. So, I thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!